channel. It's your girl Ariel, also known as A May, and we're back with a Q&A video. Excuse all my neck twitching, I don't know what that is. Anyways, we're back with the highly requested Q&A video. I do want to let you guys know that the quality might not be the same in this video because I am filming it on my phone. I lost my camera my birthday weekend. Was a little intoxicated, but I am gonna replace it soon, so hopefully I can get you guys a little bit better content and a little better quality video. But without further ado, pause. Let me just tell you guys, if you are new, welcome to my channel. If you are not, if you are a subscriber, welcome back. If you're new, go ahead and join us, and welcome to the family. Anyways, let's get right into the video. This video has supposed to been uploaded for probably like 2 months now. I'm always asking on Instagram, ask me some questions for my Q&A, and I never end up getting to film it. So Q&A is finally here. We finally about to do it. Let's go ahead and get started now. So actually, let me introduce myself for those of you who don't know me or just watching this video and don't know a lot about me. So my name is Ariel. My social media handles are all Ame. First of all, I get a lot of questions on how to pronounce it. There you go. All my social media handles are Ame, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. I do not have a Facebook. I know a lot of people DM me about getting scammed by this Ariel Constantillo. I don't know how to say the last name. I don't know. But it's not me. I do not have a Facebook, not a personal Facebook, not a business Facebook. I do not accept payments through Cash App. Just a little warning. So if anybody ever tries to sell you some outfits on Facebook, especially through Messenger, especially through Cash App, it's not me. Everything that I make and sell will be on my website, or if I do a custom order, that's through invoice only. Anyways, so I am 23 years old. I just turned 23 on the 28th of September. I have one baby. Her name is Aubrielle. She is my heart. She's my heart. She will be 4 in February on the 23rd. I live in Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta in June from Florida. Trying to see what else. Oh, obviously, I guess I just mentioned that I am a business owner, a fashion designer. I do have my own clothing line, so you can check that out. Allure by A Appeal. That is the Instagram. The link to my Instagram page, I'll put it in the comments, or I'll leave the handle, one or the other. But now let's get into these questions. Okay, so first question, I actually have 20 questions. I wrote down the 20 best questions I thought would pretty much answer everybody else's questions. So, 1, how long did it take to start my brand? I want to say a little bit, because at the beginning, I didn't want to sew everything myself. I wanted to hire a seamstress or a manufacturer. So that kind of like threw me off. For a long time, I was looking for somebody to do the work for me instead of me doing the work myself, because I had no prior sewing experience to me starting my business. So I want to say at least 7 months, to start it. I actually taught myself how to sew in about a month time frame. And from the time I taught myself how to sew, maybe 2 months later is when I officially started selling stuff. They were not the very first outfit I made. I always say it's so ugly, even though, you know, people always tell me, no, it wasn't ugly. Like, the quality compared to like what I can do now and the skill level that I'm at now is just like, even now still sometimes, if I'm hand sewing a lot of stuff, like, I still make mistakes to this day, but you know, it's getting better as the time goes on. But to answer your question, about 7 months to start my brand. Second question is, how did I get my body back after giving birth? It took a while, honestly. It took a long time. I didn't just snap back, and I had stretch marks, dark pigmentation on my stomach. I was very self-conscious about it for a long time. Now it's been almost 4 years, so my stretch marks and skin is like tightened back up. My stretch marks are faded. I don't have any more discoloration. You definitely can still see my stretch marks. They're not always, there in pictures, but when we're in person, if I have on like a 2-piece or a crop top, they're there, and I'm not like ashamed of them. I'm very proud of them. I carry my little baby in my stomach, but I do want to get rid of them. I do want to go ahead and get rid of them one day, but I don't think I want another baby before I do that. So I think it's pointless for me to try to do procedures to get rid of them, and then I'm so little, so I know some people don't get stretch marks, but my body stretched too much. So anyways, I worked out maybe like off and on a lot. I don't have a lot of dedication when it comes to working out. I have a bad habit of being lazy. So on and off periodically I did work out, but it would be like for like maybe 4 months at a time, and then I'll take a break for like 4 months. And then, I just have a naturally fast metabolism and a very, like slim petite body. So eventually my body did go back, but I did have to work out a little bit. But since I moved to Atlanta, I have not been working out. I'm honestly just blessed and thankful that for the most part, I have a slim frame. How old was I when I got pregnant? I was 18 when I got pregnant, and I was 19 when I had my daughter. Definitely a baby. And looking back, I thought that I knew everything there was to know, but I didn't know shit. I thought I was so grown. Even now, I still can't believe, sometimes I'm like, I'm a mom, I'm somebody's whole mother. But I was a baby having a baby. And sometimes I think it's crazy because people have babies even earlier than 19, and I don't think my mindset would have been, because even at 19, I was mature, I was out of my mom's house, but it was just young to be having a baby, truthfully. Next question, what do I dislike about me? I think I'm a brat. It's either my way or the highway, and sometimes, give me 1 second, my food is done. Well, I hope you guys don't mind. This wasn't supposed to be a mukbang, but I definitely am about to eat. So, back to where I left off at. I am definitely a brat, like a full-fledged brat. And it's so bad. I honestly feel bad sometimes. But sometimes I really just can't help it. Like when things don't go my way, it's like the end of the world, honestly. Or if it's like somebody tells me no or not now, even like not now, later, I'm just like, so that's one thing I do dislike about myself. And I want to change it. But it's like, honestly, it's so hard for me to stop being a brat. It really is so hard. And I know it sounds stupid, like I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm a brat. Like, honestly, I have to kick the habit. It's really a bad habit. Let's move on to the next question. I get this question a lot too. Any tips on stretch marks? So, like I said earlier, my stretch marks are still there, and I do want to get them like removed. Like, there's like a procedure where they do like needling, so they fade even more. I know mine are hardly noticeable, and I guess it's like a self-conscious thing, but tips that I have would be like, if you are pregnant, to oil the fuck up. Excuse my language. Oil up. Keep moisturized 2-3 times a day, because I never did that. And honestly, I think that's what did, contribute to me getting stretch marks. Although I also think that, I was bound to get them either way, because if you're gonna get them, you're gonna get them. If you're not, you're not. But I do use bio oil still now, and I did use it after I gave birth to help reduce the appearance. Them shea butters, all that stuff, none of that worked for me. And I tried a lot of stuff and none of it worked for me. I tried lightening creams, oh my gosh, I tried so much stuff. But the only thing that really did help them fade was the bio oil. I know that doesn't work for some people either, but that's personally what works for me. And if I ever eventually do end up getting the stretch mark treatment, I will definitely put y'all on. Next question, curly hair products, recommendations. So this brand, hold on, because I can see it. Velour is sorry, this chicken is good. So this is the brand that I use currently. That's what I have in my hair right now. I have some of the curly product leave-in. That's what I just washed my hair with. Oh my god, it looks so dusty. Anyways, that's the brand that I currently use that's working on my hair. Obviously, as you can tell, have a lot of volume. My hair is not heavy. My curls are defined. So yeah, that's what's working for me right now. I'll make sure to link their information or put their app so you guys can go check them out. Next question. How do I keep up with myself mentally and physically while being a mom? So this is a really good question. I cannot stress, when you need help, you have to ask for help. I never asked for help at the beginning, and I didn't start getting like little breaks until my child's father and I split up. I need to stop talking with my hands. Anyways, I didn't start getting little breaks until my child's father and I split up. So basically, I was doing a lot of stuff. I was stay at home mom, and I was going to school full time, and I was stressed out a lot. I was going through personal things, postpartum, like I was very stressed out, and I never asked nobody for help, and it really took a toll on me. If you have been keeping up with my social media or followed me for a while, you'll know that during that time and around the time my baby was born, I was not on social media at all. I kept deleting, deactivating. I was just going through a lot. So I cannot stress, you have to ask for help when you need it. And I would really honestly recommend, if you need to go to therapy or if you need to talk to somebody, do that, because it really can be stressful. Especially, I just cannot imagine being a single mom. Like, yes, me and my child's father are not together, but I don't have to do everything alone. Like, we co-parent, so I know single moms have it 10 times harder. Make sure, ask your family for help or ask friends for help. If you don't have family around you, just ask people to help you. There's like a pride thing, you just don't want to ask, but if you need it, ask. Also, like, really into my faith, so that helped me stay sane a lot. I don't know everybody's religious beliefs, but God definitely got me through that season of my life. Let's go to the next question. Oh, that's funny. The next question is, how do I manage co-parenting? It has been a journey. The beginning was very rough. When a split is new, there's a lot of feelings that, people harbor inside, or you go back and forth with, like, it could be resentment for the split, resentment for anything that happened in the relationship, resentment for your failed family dynamic. I know I had a lot of that because in my head, I never expected to raise my daughter in a split household. But that, was the plan. Well, that was God's plan for my life. And I want to say now it's at a very good place, a very smooth place, thank God. I want to say I'm very blessed to have the help that I do, because I really don't know how balanced my life would be if I didn't have no help. I do have supportive people around me, but I do live in Atlanta where I don't have any family around me, so I don't know what I would do if I didn't have the help that I do. So I would say managing it, you really have to take your feelings out of it, because you have to do what's best for your baby. I never, well, I don't want to say never because I'm not perfect. I tried to keep my feelings towards any ill or negative feelings. I try to keep them to myself, or like, I try to, not put them into the communication. I just try to like throw them on the back burner, because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters to me is my baby. I don't care about anything else. So you have to put your feelings aside sometimes for the co-parenting relationship to be healthy and to work. And that is on both sides. So it cannot be one-sided, it has to be on both sides. And you just have to mature and do what's best, like I said, for your baby. And it's definitely rough, it's not easy, but once you get there, it is the best. Okay, number 10 is, how do you attract genuine people in today's society? That's a good question. That's kind of hard though, because sometimes you really don't know if people are genuine or not until you interact with them, or you like hang around them, or mesh, I don't want to say mesh your life, but like form a relationship with them. You really don't know people's true intentions until they show you their true intentions. You can kind of guess, like sometimes you could just get vibes off the bat, which is, sometimes it's just obvious. But a lot of the time, people don't show you their real colors, their true colors, until after you've already developed a relationship with them. And now, you don't waste the time or energy. And this goes for friendships, relationships, family. It's really tough weeding out who's genuine, who's not. But you have to assess people, and you have to believe people when they show you who they are. Don't try to think, oh, but I know that they can be this. No. Take what people give you. Don't try to make it more than what it is. If it's a grain of salt, it's a grain of salt. It's a bag of sugar, it's a bag of sugar. Don't ask me what that means, because it's just a saying that I just made up. But what people give you is what you should take. You don't make it more than what it is. You don't make it any less than what it is. Like, it is what it is. There's nothing else that you can make it to be. So, if somebody shows you their true colors, weed their ass out of your life. Period. Next question. Any advice on moving out? Save, 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 save. I want to say move out when you are definitely ready, when you know you can afford at least, I want to say at least 3 to 4 months. Like, it's going to be paid. Or if you have a set plan, like you're consistent with work and you know how your money is going to play out, at least minimum 2 months. You have to have your bills, all of them, not just, okay, well, my rent, we still got lights, Wi-Fi, water bill, cable. Like, there's a lot of stuff that comes with moving out. So make sure you save as much as you can. Utilize. When I left college, I moved back in with my mom. Did I want to? No. And it was absolutely, I always told her the last thing I would ever do is move back in with her after I had already moved out. But when I left college, I moved back in with her, started my business, saved up some money, and boom, now I live in Atlanta. I do have a little bit of help, but a lot of help. But that's besides the point. If I needed to, I could do it alone. But my whole point in saying that is to say, make sure you know when you move out that your bills are covered for more than just that month. Like, make sure you have a plan, make sure you have a savings, make sure you have, you know, a budget, because not living with your mom is expensive. Like, I go outside and I spend $400 on fucking nothing. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. You gotta account for groceries. Like, I have to account for, you know, my daughter. So it's like you have to account for a lot of different stuff. Make sure you move out when you're ready, even though, you know, you might not want to be living with somebody else, regardless if it's a parent or not, whoever you're living with. Utilize if you don't have any bills or if you have minimal bills. Because when I moved back in with my mom, I did have minimal bills, but nothing crazy. Utilize that, because you really can't live anywhere for too cheap. So make sure you utilize, if you have somewhere to stay, you don't have to pay a lot of bills. Utilize that while you can. Save up as much as you can. So when you move out, you can be comfortable. You don't have to be stressed out or get any, you know, eviction notices. Like, make sure you're good, because you do not want to get an eviction on your credit. Don't at all. Next question. What do I do for a living? I don't know what the confusion is, but I get this question so much. Every time I say ask me a question, I get this question at least 5 times, at least. I have a business. I thought that was so obvious, but I guess it's not obvious. I guess maybe you guys think my business is my side hustle, but my business is my business. It's my sole income, and that's that. Like, I don't know what you guys think I do, but, or maybe you guys just don't think my business is successful as it is because I don't, you know, post a lot, or I'm not the type to post numbers or, you know, profit or stuff like that. But my business is my job. Around the clock, when I'm not sewing, I'm sketching. When I'm not sketching, thinking of new season stuff or fabric sourcing. Something is going on. Excuse me. So just because you don't see it posted doesn't mean it's not happening. Okay? Okay. I hope y'all stop asking that question now. Next question. Do you think you should carry yourself? Oh my gosh, excuse me. That chicken, I'm eating orange chicken and it's giving me gas. Do you think you should carry yourself a certain way while running a business? This is a tricky question because I want to say yes and no. On my business page, of course I carry myself a certain way, but on my personal page, like my personal Twitter, my personal Instagram, I'm gonna be me. You know, respectfully, y'all are never gonna see me, like, for the most part, unless, you know, I will check somebody, but y'all never gonna see me arguing with nobody, airing out my business, airing out nobody, you know, close to me business, or like if I fall out with somebody, this just that. But honestly, I'm grown. Like, I'm not about to sit here and, you know, just go at it with somebody on social media anyways. But on my business pages, I do, you know, conduct myself a certain way. Sometimes customers or people inquiring about orders are very rude and very fucking nasty. Excuse my language. But people are nasty, and it's so hard sometimes to just be like, you know, I understand, this is how it is. But I will block somebody and I will refund somebody real fast before I sit there and argue with them. And that's just that. Because not all business is good business. Period. Next question. By the way, we are on question 14. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up. Oh, 13. What is my biggest accomplishment? I want to say, I don't know, my baby. I feel like she's such an accomplishment to me because she's so smart and she's just like the perfect baby. Of course, everybody says that about their kids, but I love my daughter. So to me, she's my biggest accomplishment. Second would always be my business. I'm very proud of where I started, how far I've come, where I'm at now, and where I'm going. Like, it's about to get real spicy. Let's just say that now. It's only going up, it's only elevating, only doing better. But yeah, my baby, always my biggest accomplishment. But second would definitely be my business, always. All right, question 14. If I could live anywhere in the world, where would I live? This is hard. Honestly, I would want to live on an island, like Hawaii. Hawaii was so nice when I went. It was so peaceful. It's just like, but I'm also a city person. Like, I just can't imagine myself not living in a city. Like, so I don't know. That's hard. I would say an island somewhere or in a big city. I would never want to live nowhere like New York though. Maybe like California. Cause I live in a big city now. But yeah. So I guess complete opposite places, Hawaii or California. But that's just I guess United States wise. If I had to pick an island somewhere else, I'll probably live Greece. Okay, next question. 5-year goals. What are my 5-year goals and where do I see myself? I see myself so successful and so rich with so many people working for me. Soon come. But yes, I see my brand like 10 times, 100 times elevated from where it's at now. I see Fashion Week. I see all of that in my 5-year plan. Business-wise. Family-wise, I definitely do want another baby. I want a son so bad. I mean, I would be blessed with either one, but I do want a son so bad. So yeah, definitely would see myself with another baby. I want a big house. And my dream car. You know, I see myself living the life that as a little girl I never would have pictured. So within 5 years, by 28, definitely before 30, it's gonna be real lit. Talking M's, okay? Period. Question 17. I think this is 16 actually. I'm reading the numbers wrong. Advice to my younger self. Oh, the biggest advice I could give to my younger self or to any, I move a lot. First of all, let me just say that. I'm so sorry. I'm so antsy and itchy. Any advice I could give to my younger self or any younger girls watching this, or I get a lot of girls that DM me like, you know, I've been following you for a while. You're such an inspiration. One thing I could tell y'all is put the boys on the back burner. As humans, we're humans, so we always, you know, we crave love. Well, a lot of people, I don't want to speak for everybody, but we crave love or we crave to be loved. But get yourself together, get your self-love together. Make sure you're at where you want to be at, and then you can worry about boys. They'll always be there. I mean, feel free to date. Hello, do what you want to do. Go on dates, be wine and dine. But I think we put so much emphasis on serious relationships, and I did it so young, so young. I was literally 18, but I have been a lover girl because when I love somebody, I love hard. So when I like mesh with somebody, I'm just like, okay, oh my gosh, like, I love you here. I love you, like, it's crazy. But if I could tell my younger self, like, girl, you need to relax, like, that stuff is temporary, and you're gonna date a lot before, you know, you find the one. So it's like, I would just tell my younger self to not put pressure on my love life and to focus on myself and focus on my goals and what I want to do and where I want to be in life before I cared about having a boyfriend or having a serious relationship. Definitely my number one advice. Next question. I get this question a lot too. Have I had any surgery or do I want surgery? So no, I have not had no surgery. Somebody DM'd me the other day and asked if I had face swimming surgery, which is flattering, but I don't even know what that means. My bags are so bad. I really filmed this video with designer bags under my eye. Sorry. Anyways, no, I have never had surgery. Literally no surgery ever in my life. Never broke a bone. Didn't have to get a C-section when I had OBS. So no, never had surgery. Do I want surgery? Yes. I know got my boobs. So I definitely want to get a breast augmentation eventually. Like I said, me right now in my head, it's just like I don't want to get surgery because I know I'm at least gonna have one more baby. So it's like it's pointless for me to do it and then have to redo it because your body changes during pregnancy. So like imagine me going to get my body done, or not even my body, like imagine me going to get my boobs done and then they look shitty as fuck after I have a baby. Like not into wasting money like that. So eventually, yes, I do want to get my boobs done. I don't know about my body. I really like my body as is, for real. So nothing else is in my mind like, oh yeah, I need to get that done. Besides the stretch mark removal. So stretch mark removal, boobs, that's about it. Everything on my face I'm pretty comfortable with. So yeah, never had surgery, but we'll get some boobs, new boobs one day. Next question. Have I ever been discouraged? Yes, yes, yes. When I left college and had to move back in with my mom, I was so depressed. If my mom was watching this, girl, I'm sorry. I don't want it to seem like, I hated it there, but in my head, I did not want to be there. It was the last place I ever thought I would have to, go back to, but circumstantially, I had to go back. So I was very, very discouraged. And then starting my business was teaching myself how to sew. I was excited. I was so excited, but I kept having trial and errors. Just little things that I would just be like, damn, like this is never gonna happen for me. Like I'm always gonna be, am I always gonna be here? I didn't think I was always gonna be there, first of all. Let me not say that. But in my head, it was just like, okay, when am I gonna be ready to go? Like, I don't wanna be here any longer. And that was the time in my life I was very discouraged. Another time in my life where I was discouraged is when oh my god, I say a lot. Anyways, sorry, sidetrack. Anyways, another time in my life was another time in my life where I was discouraged is when I separated from my child's father, and then I had to start, finding myself, because I had came out of high school in a serious relationship, so I had to find myself in my early 20s. I was 20, I think. Yeah, 20. I was 20 when me and him. I had to find myself, and I was still obviously so young. But it was just weird from going, all these plans that you have in your head with somebody, and then you have to do everything by yourself. Like I had to learn how to do a lot of stuff by myself. Upkeep. It was the first time I ever lived by myself, I lived in a townhome by myself with, my daughter. When she wasn't with her dad, she was with me. So, but when she was there, it was like, oh, I'm just here by myself. Like, it was just a lot different. And that time in my life, I was discouraged too, because it was just like, I thought like everything was going wrong for me. But, that time in my life is a blessing, and I use it as, teaching or learning point in life, because I had to go through it to be where I am today. But those 2 times in my life, I want to say is when I was the most discouraged. But I definitely have been discouraged. I don't know if I portray this image on social media that I have it all together, but a lot of the time I don't. And I haven't always had it all together. I mean, I got my shit together, but I haven't always had it together, and I haven't always, you know, been good. Like, I went through depression. I went through stages of my life where I'm just like, is this even fucking worth it? Like, what am I doing? Where am I going? Like, what do I want to do? Like, can I succeed in what I want to do? Because I've kind of always known what I wanted to do, but I never knew if I would be successful, or, you know, I had to trust God. I had to put my plans in front of Him, and I had to just trust Him and go with it. So, yes, I have been discouraged, and my tip would be to stay strong, trust God, believe in Him. If you do not believe in God, I don't I don't really know how to give advice, because I really say that God is the reason that I've gotten through everything that I've been through in my life. So, trust God, He will get you through it. Believe in yourself, do not give up, stay persistent, and you will be good. Promise. It'll all pay off in the end. How is it living in Atlanta away from my family? Like I just said, when I was at my mom's house, I did not want to be there, and it's not because I don't like my family or I don't have good relationships with them, but we do not mesh under the same roof. We just can't do it. Like, we are at our best when we're not under the same roof. We have the best relationship when we don't see each other every day. So it's okay being away from my family, because like I said, I also have my daughter's dad, so you know, I have help. But you know, I talk to my family a lot. Like, we sit on FaceTime or text or call, regular phone. So it's like not terrible. I mean, I guess it, for some people, it would be a bad thing, but for me, it really isn't bad. I lived in Tallahassee away from my family when I had Aubrey, so this is not new. So it really is like the same. I've already been through it, so it's like, when I first did it, it was hard. It was really hard for me. But now, it's a breeze. Okay, my last question is my most embarrassing moment. And I don't even think I can answer this question, because I don't even have anything in my head that I'm like, damn, I'm so embarrassed. Oh my gosh. So one time I got like blackout drunk and threw up in my best friend's car, and yeah, threw up on my cousin. That's probably the most embarrassing moment for me. Like, I can't imagine like somebody throwing up on me. So like, in my head, I still am like, I cannot believe I did that. But as for like anything else, like, most of my embarrassing moments are when I'm drunk. That's it. So yeah, that sums up my 20 questions, I believe. And hopefully you guys know a little bit more about, let me answer one more question, because I did get this question a lot, but I think it's a pretty obvious answer. Am I single? No, I'm not. So there's the answer to that question. I won't go into more details, because when it comes to that aspect of my life, I'm very private, because I haven't always been. I have definitely in the past been a very out loud person, because I do love out loud, but I'm keeping this one, you know, to myself. But to answer the question, no, I'm not single. Won't answer any more questions. I have a lot of questions regarding my situation, or whatever y'all are assuming it is. I don't know. Anyways, my relationship status is what I got a lot of questions on, and a lot of questions that follow that will never be answered, unfortunately. But I guess really that's it. 21 questions. There we go. But yeah, I think I pretty much answered everything as well as I could. If I was a little all over the place, sorry. Try my best to have it together, but you know, sometimes you ain't got your shit together. And I know I talk a lot with my hands and I move a lot. I'm very fidgety. I don't know why, but touch my hair a lot. I have a lot going on, but I hope this answered a lot of the questions you guys have about me, a lot of the questions that I get asked on a daily basis, or every time I do questions on Instagram, or I get a lot of DMs with the same questions. So I hope this took care of a lot of those questions. I hope you guys know me a little bit better. Let me know in the comments what you want to see from me next, or if you have any questions that I didn't answer that you want to know, go ahead in the comments. I promise I'll respond, or do my best to respond. But yeah, so that about sums this video up. I do have some more videos coming. Hopefully I have my camera by then. But if I don't, then we'll be getting some phone footage. Hopefully the quality isn't too bad. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would very much appreciate it. And oh, also let me say thank you because I hit 1,000 subscribers. I finally hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. I can't believe you guys are that interested in me and want to watch all my videos. So make sure you run it up, the likes, the comments, you know. Just stay tuned for some more content coming soon. And let me know what you guys want to see from me next. See you in the next video.